Welcome everybody, and thanks for coming out tonight to learn about Warehouse 505. My name is Terry Gonzalez and I am the Executive Director. Warehouse 505 is a youth organization serving middle school and high school age kids in art, music, and non-traditional sports. We have programs like Rockstar, photography, screen printing, fashion design, DJ school, mural arts, skiing, snowboarding, biking, skateboarding, breakdancing, and youth concerts, and other after-school programs. These are programs and activities that kids are looking for today, which is why our program is so popular. We are relevant to this generation. Welcome to the future of youth programming.
I've been at Warehouse 505 for around 5 years. So I started when I was pretty young, and I've just stayed going here ever since.
There's nothing like this throughout the school system that can offer them any kind of classes like they do here.
I started taking DJ 101 and then kind of progressed as they got like a DJ 201 class. And I had also taken mural arts and digital arts before.
I wish that I could just scream it to everybody that's out there, because I think it's important for these kids to know about something like this. Because not every kid is going to fit into your traditional mold at school with football and basketball and baseball. There's other children out there that need something to do, and this program just gives you that ability. And this program is it's open for them. And I love this program. I do.
It's great.
Sports in public school only services about 10 to 15% of the youth population. So what happens to the other 85 to 90% of the youth population? That's where Warehouse 505 comes in. We come in and we service those kids that don't have services in the middle school and the high school that they're into. For example, a lot of schools have cut out extracurricular activities, music, photography, anything like that has been cut out from public school. We come in and we offer those classes for those kids that want to become a drummer, a guitarist, a singer, an audio engineer. They want to become a photographer, or they just want to skate, or they want to design their own clothes and they want to print their own clothes. That's where we come in. That's the population that we're offered. Warehouse 505 is servicing 85% of the other half of the population. So we're pretty excited about our new facility at 202 Central. Our former facility at Warehouse 508 First Street was somewhat limited in the sense that we only had one classroom available to us. Here at 202 Central, we have over 10 classrooms available to us, so we're able to grow exponentially with 10 classrooms. We can run at least 10 to 12 classes consecutively versus 1 or 2 classes at the old facility. I was lucky enough to be at the right place at the right time, and I got to work for Arnold Schwarzenegger prior to him becoming governor, and then during the time that he was governor. So back in the early 2000s in the state of California, we created a proposition which was called Prop 49. This was the after school initiative. This was a way to fund after school programming as a line item on the state budget. This was something that met both sides, the left and the right. Anybody with kids, this benefited their families. And so Prop 49 started with roughly around $550 million on the state budget for after school programming. And through the years, it has grown up to $650 million. And recently, due to the success and all the data that's come in the past 15 years, they have expanded the program to $4 billion in the state of California. The success of Prop 49 in the state of California has shown the rest of the country that funding after-school programs at the state level is highly successful. Here in New Mexico, we really want to push for something like this here to help support our youth programs, after-school programs, community centers, etc. We really need something that can work, and something like Prop 49 in the state of New Mexico would definitely work. We really like to show our funders that the money they're donating is actually going to create longevity for our organization. This isn't a one-hit wonder where you donate $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 and it just goes into a general fund. What we're asking for is donations to be able to buy equipment that we can use to generate more funding. For example, one of our board members graciously donated $12,000 to us recently to buy more screen printing equipment. That screen print equipment will generate at least $500,000 in the first year to support our organization. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to show the community that when you donate to us, you're not just buying us a meal, you're buying us a fishing pole, and we're going out there and we're fishing for our meal. And so that's really important to us. We don't want to be standing in line anymore with our handout asking for handouts. What we want to do is we want to show the community that we can work and that we can generate money and we can do this and become self-sustained.
My name is Brandon Garrett. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Electric Playhouse. And at Electric Playhouse, we combine a proprietary technology to almost create the experience of stepping into a video game and stepping into a movie where you're immersed in visuals, where the floors and walls react to your movement. And so we're all about all ages stuff. So it brings parents, kids, everybody together in these shared social experiences. I recently met Terry with Warehouse 505. And we had this epiphany where our missions are so aligned. We're really trying to get people off the screen. You know, we're all glued to these digital devices. And so for us, what better way to motivate kids off, Fortnite or Minecraft is to actually transport them into a giant video game-based world. And so the whole physical play component of that, the education side of that, we just see a big alignment in really bringing people back together again. We're so excited about this potential partnership with Warehouse 505 that we're moving our headquarters into their headquarters downtown. This is going to provide us with an amazing opportunity to collaborate in a way like no other, where we'll be prototyping what we believe will be the future of education and fitness within the schools by taking our technology and the extensive and impressive program that Warehouse 505 has put together and bringing these packages into school gymnasiums across the country. So what's pretty incredible is that when we started talking, it was really all the after-school programming. But one of the things that we've been trying to focus on and really get into is just on our side was more just your daytime education opportunities. And now as we look at schools, we see huge potential in terms of taking our tech to really augment like PE, like physical education in like an augmented manner. So think, playing basketball and having digital flames follow you around the room. And so what's really cool about our technology is that we can get the whole classroom together in that one shared experience. And whether it's physical education or transporting them to the Egypts, where we've developed ways where we could take point cloud data and really transport the students there at scale. So they feel like, it's not a lesson that they're reading out of a book, but they're in the pyramids. And so there's so many opportunities to really enhance daytime education. And the power of our platform is that we built it in a manner where any facility or faculty can really run the touchscreen interface, load a program, and then it's off to the races. So the schools themselves don't need to have special staffing to accommodate these. It's really user-friendly and it's just going to really excite the students like nothing they've ever seen before.
Thank you for coming tonight and learning a lot about Warehouse 505. In conclusion, a couple thoughts. We have a lot of bad things going on in our city and our country and with the youth today and the challenges that they have. But we know the answer. The answer is really simple. It's giving them an alternative path. All of us can look back on our lives and go, there was a point where I had a chance to go one way or the other. Maybe it was a teacher or a parent or a program that helped you go down the right path. A lot of kids don't have that choice. They have one path, and it's not a good one. We're offering them that path here at Warehouse 505. The answer is simple, like I said, but the solution and execution is really hard. Unless you're relevant to a teenager, and if they're not in your program, you can't help them. So to be cool and relevant is critical, and we have that. Most youth organizations nationally don't. They've been around forever, do great work, but kids don't want to go to them. So what we have, I think, is very special. We're going to offer them that path, a better path. And we've learned that it's way cheaper and better to build a strong youth rather than try to fix a broken adult. Help us on this journey. We're doing something truly special here.